This week's Developer Roundup. We pull practical lessons from recent dev.to posts. We cover an agent-assisted Rust terminal, signals for Flutter, reliable JSON output from a 7 billion model, and platform choices after Heroku. If you ship code, try one idea this week. Start with a concrete code story. YMux is a Windows terminal multiplexer written in Rust. The author says most code was generated by AI agents. 3 bugs resisted agent fixes. Each fix required observing a different layer or thinking through message accounting. 3 concrete failures and fixes. First, pane split corruption came from the server grid. Debounce resize events so the PTY sees only the settled size. Second, missing keystrokes traced to a 200 millisecond double-click timer and a 3 to 450 millisecond server rebuild. After buffering and replaying input, tests showed 0 out of 4 keystrokes lost. Third, lag came from one IPC message per chunk. Merge consecutive chunks and cap messages at 64 kilobytes. A Flutter note this week. ValueNotifier is fine for simple state. At scale, it becomes hard to compose. Problems include manual remove listener calls, deep widget nesting, and lack of pure Dart portability. Signals provide automatic dependency tracking and computed state. BlocSignal pairs signals with BLOC patterns. 2 model workflow lessons. 1. With a 7 billion model, simplify the output schema. Use one-level arrays, enums, and required fields. Run at low temperature and validate with Zod. Fail loudly on parse errors. 2. Multi-LLM consensus can speed discovery. A consensus run found a cloudinary key in a docs HTML file that a senior auditor missed. Platform choices matter in 2 dimensions: pricing, usage-based versus fixed instances. Persistence, do you need volumes and multi-region? Railway offers a unified project model and usage billing. Render mirrors Heroku, but uses instance pricing. Fly is for native multi-region control. Vercel is front-end first with 4 gigabytes and 800 seconds function limits. DigitalOcean is budget-friendly, but feature-like. 2 practical patterns. A browser-based ID photo maker uses a 3-tier detector chain. Segmentation gives hair boundaries, landmarks give chin coordinates. Use a 1.35 multiplier to avoid cropping hair. For micro SAS, prefer relational tables over a giant JSON blob. Generate SVG QR codes and use slugged routes for public menus. 3 small tools with big impact. iWatch. Define rules and source boundaries so alerts earn attention. Smart Mailto. Keep anchors and add a provider picker. Markdown and figure specs. Expose relation types before rendering and use details for verbose sections. Common limitations. Agents miss cross-layer evidence and accounting decisions. Small models need simplified schemas and strict validation. Platform migrations need compatibility and compliance checks. Browser ML requires progressive enhancement for API gaps. Actionable takeaways. Capture cross-layer evidence when agent fixes fail. Prototype signals or BlocSignal for composed Flutter state. Simplify LLM output schemas and validate with Zod. Match platform billing and persistence to your app needs. You'll find all sources in the video description. Read the original dev.to posts for links, code, and examples. They are listed there.